Bonjour, bonjour, welcome back to my channel. I'm DMC. I'm a tattoo artist based in Atlanta. If you'd like to check some of my work, I'm gonna put down below the link on my social media and my portfolio. I hope everybody's doing great today. Today's video will be talking about what is going on around the mega TINS. If you guys know already or you haven't watched my video, I would suggest to go watch it. I opened 2 mega TINS the 2024, and there is a lot of things talking about this mega TIN, such as the misprints and how bad is this mega TIN. Also, we'll be talking about the OCG ban list that came out, which got me a little excited, oddly. So let's talk about it. So first off, we're going to talk about these mega TINs. I think this is one of the worst mega TINs Konami have made. I was not going to make a video ranting about it, but I think there's enough things to talk about these mega TINs, such as the ratio or how bad these pools are and the ratio of getting the card you actually need. So first off, too many cards, honestly. And this set is for 400 cards, makes the TIN to be very diluted. So you're not even getting the cards that are important or staples, and it's just too many cards for like the TINs. You only get like 3 packs and you're not even gonna get half of what you actually need. And also there is 100 secret rares, which on every pack or every TIN there's 3, and every packs there is 1, which makes 3 and 1 TIN from 100 secret rare that you're actually trying to pull. So it's just that thing, they printed too much and not even the staples you need. It makes the pull ratio very low. And also it's like, what's with the misprint? You know, I know a lot of people got the misprints, and I was one of them. I will suggest you guys to go check it out, the video I did. But it's like, okay, got misprint, and you know, I think we're more excited, and I know I comment on a video, I think we're more excited about the misprint than actually the TIN itself. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's why we're making a video. That's what we are in this community, to talk. Is not a fight. I'm not right, I'm not always like, I might be right, I might be wrong, you know, in your opinion as well, might be right or might be wrong. That's why it's good to debate and think that maybe, you know, this is a good TIN for some people, but I think majority of people believe this is one of the worst TINs that we have in a long time. At this point, if you're trying to get one of the cards you want, you end up like getting actually the price of the card or even more expensive trying to pull that card. Because for example, SB Little Knife, you know, if you want to assure yourself to get SB Little Knife, you have to buy a case. And it's just ridiculous. Like, just getting the whole case doesn't compensate for the pricing of SB Little Knife. Of course, you're gonna get other cards, you're gonna get the secret rares, but it's not actually, you know, I think that's the point of the mega TINs. You try to pull something that was already reprinted and try to get it on a better price, only just, you know, paying a little more because you're getting more cards. But at this point, it's like you're not even getting something, you know. I didn't get any Bell cards. I didn't even get sarcophagus. There was not even like something that might help to my current deck that I'm trying to build. If you guys know I play Bell, just to remind you, for a lot of you guys, a lot of people were like, oh, if you're Yu-Gi-Oh channel. No, I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I love video games. I do art. I'm a tattoo artist. It doesn't mean I am a professional Yu-Gi-Oh player. I am playing Yu-Gi-Oh for fun. I went to nationals just to have fun. I love the community. So I love to show you guys the side of like someone that plays casually, okay? So I am currently playing Bell and Master Duel, and the thing is, I wanted to get another Bell deck to add it on my physical deck. So obviously what costs more is a physical deck. That's why I was buying the mega TINs, to see if I could pull. I bought 2 mega TINs. I was gonna buy 3, but as soon as I started seeing that the hype was not hype that much, like the hype was not the real hype, I just debated to get 2, and a lot of people were telling me to get singles. I think after these 2 polls, I will go singles, like just getting singles, or even going online and getting the card that I actually need. Was the Mega 10 2024 a hit or a miss? I said it was a miss. Honestly, I think a lot of people agree that this Mega 10 was bad, and I'm a very I love to do openings with you guys, but definitely it's not worth the like chasing more for these Mega 10s because you don't get anything, you know. I heard a few things, people saying that it might be the rarity collection coming up, so they wanted to keep all the good stuff for the rarity collection. How many times do we have to like, okay, you know, we're buying, but we have to hold, you're gonna give us some trash so we can wait for the other set and spend all the money. Obviously we know the rarity collection is going to be more expensive, and then there is another set coming up. So at this point, Konami's not giving us break. At the same time, they're not even satisfying the consumers, which we're the one who are buying and doing openings, because I know there's a lot of that are the people that will be buying just the set, just the card online, and it should have been the opposite, getting the 10s, pulling a reprint and a better price. But aside of that, comment down below, what do you guys think? Did you guys like the Mega 10s? What do you think about the Mega 10s of this, like the one we just opened? Do you guys agree? Do you think they should just, I don't know, Konami should listen to the audience at this point? I think they don't, but comment down below, what do you guys think? Now let's talk about the OCG ban list. I know the OCG ban list doesn't hit the TCG, but the OCG ban list always gives out a little of like a kind of like a hint of what's going to happen. So let's talk about it. Now on the OCG ban list, I know this is going to be affected on starting from October 1st. So OCG Forbidden and limited card, they had Beatrice, and I know on our list on the TCG we already had Beatrice banned, Forbidden, and then on the limited, which is interesting, they have Zodiac Drainen, and then Masterpiece of True Draco Slayer King, and then oh my god, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. If you guys remember, and I'm gonna keep saying it, one of my favorite times, or one of my favorite eras, was Dragoon, Verte, and my Dark Magician deck. Unfortunately, I haven't played it because Verte got banned, but again, this is OCG, okay? Snatch Steel, Diablo Star, the Black Witch, Snake Eye Poplar, so they did hit Snake Eye Poplar limited, Tenpai Dragon, Shanra, and then Phantom of Yubel. So on the OCG, they did hit Phantom Yubel. If you remember, if you guys on our ban list, everybody was expecting something from Yubel to be hit, but they didn't hit Yubel's deck. The only thing they hit was the Spirit Gate, and is it Spirit Gate? And I think not everybody played that card. So definitely this is like kind of an eye-opening that they're aware that Yubel deck is strong. And as a Yubel player, I agree. You cannot be biased, and I cannot be like, oh my god, Yubel doesn't know. No, let's be honest. Yubel deck is a little broken, and definitely Phantom. I think the problem about Phantom Yubel is that it doesn't have like once per turn, so you can do it anytime you want, and it's kind of like a contact fusion. So they did on the OCG, they did limit Phantom Yubel, and there's people that just play them all like crazy. So besides that, they did Fiendsmith Engraver. So this one was not they did hit Fiendsmith as well, and then Fiendsmith Tract. So they are hitting more Fiendsmith than I believe on the TCG, and then they hit Bonfire as limited. So it's interesting to see how much more wow effect the OCG have, but we can kind of see that this might happen in the TCG. Anyways, semi-limited. So they have Eva, semi-limited, and they have Speedroid, and then Dino Wrestler, MX Cyber, Luster Pendulum, and the Draco Slayer. And then they have also Fusion Destiny, which is interesting. Branded opening, I already know branded. It's just crazy how much branded gets hit, you know. And then they have Maxi. So Maxi got hit as well on semi-limited. It's just crazy. We already know, like, Maxi is a broken card. And and then they hit Nightmare Throne. So on the OCG, Yubel stack got hit more compared to the TCG. Interesting. And then goes in match as well. Interesting. So just by looking at the OCG kind of ban list, kind of giving me, I know we just got the ban list for the TCG, but it's something that we can see that the OCG is aware of how Yubel deck is. So probably, I'm saying probably the next ban list, which is gonna be on a long time next year, is probably Yubel gonna get hit. But we'll see what happens, because throughout these, you know, the meta might change. Yubel might not be the top tier. I don't think so. I think it's still gonna be top tier for until next ban list. But the OCG did hit Yubel, so that's crazy. So this gives us a perspective of what's probably going to happen in the future. I always like to see what the OCG and kind of Master Duel do. I don't actually, because they keep always doing like switching it on and off. But the OCG kind of always gives me like a little hint of what's going to happen on the next ban list. I know we shouldn't be worried in a few months, but definitely we are aware that Yubel is a strong deck, and the OCG got hit really hard with the Yubel deck. So anyways, thank you very much, you guys, for watching this video. Also, thank you for providing me your point of views, comments, and just, I like to talk to you guys. I try to reply everybody's comments, and thank you everybody for being very respectful. I love you guys. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Au revoir. À la prochaine.